Well, day 4, something like that. So today was mainly a travel day, so you left Nuremburg this morning 8 o'clock. Got in here to Salzburg around 4:30, something like that. So yeah, just to caught the ice train from Nuremberg to Munich, first class. It was quite nice. I got a notification on a DB app to say that the platform had changed from 9 to 8, and they're right beside each other. That was alright. I was sitting there, and then the train pulled in on 9 right beside me, and it had its destination on the side of the train as Munich. And I asked the guy who got off, he goes, "Yeah, it's going to Munich." So I said, "Okay, well, that's where I want to go." So I got on, got in the seat, and the train sat there for about 10-15 minutes. I think it was run a bit early. About 5 minutes in, I get another notification on that saying, yes, it's now gone back to track 9. So yeah, I caught that train about an hour and a half down to Munich. Got off there and put my main bag in a locker. Pretty easy. There's heaps of lockers there, pretty easy. Throw it in, €6, close the door, lock it. I think it's for 24 hours, something like that. I then jumped on a local train. I'd also purchased what's called a barn card, which can be used between 9 a.m. and 3 a.m. You can go pretty much on any train except the ice train. So you can go on all local trains, regional trains, right down to Austria to Salzburg. So I jumped on I think it's the S-Bahn there, caught that about 15-20 minutes back to Dachau, and then you just catch the bus right at the train station. It says concentration camp. That's all part of the Bayern ticket. Yes, the Bayern ticket. Not Bayern card, Bayern ticket, yeah. So yeah, and went to the concentration camp. Had a look through there, spent a couple of hours there. It was very interesting. A lot of this stuff that I've been doing, I will be uploading videos on it, so just have a look on my YouTube channel when you're there. Subscribe as well. Like them and hit the notification. You'll know them when I put them up. I'll probably be a bit behind in that because I'm doing so much each day. It takes a little while. That's why I'm just doing these vlogs to just to sort of let you know what I'm up to. Finished there, jumped back on the S-Bahn to Munich. Train station, got my bag. So the regional trains leave, I think, about every 45 minutes to every hour. So they're just a regional train, but it's an hour and 3/4 run from Munich to Salzburg. So it's a fairly long train too, it's really long. So I just sort of walked along, found a carriage, got in, it was reasonably empty. Put my bag and thought, this is good, there's not too many people in it. A guy came up, an older guy, and said, well, you got to be careful. When you look on the side of the train, it'll tell you where those carriages terminate. So what happened is this train had 2 sets of carriage. One set of carriages was going through to Munich. The other was stopping at Rienems or something like that it was. Those carriages weren't going any further. So if you're in those carriages, you're going to stop there when you go to get what's going on and look out the door. The rest of the train's gone, and you're going to be heading back to Munich. And you can't walk forward to get into the other carriage, so I had to go out the door, down about 4 or 5 carriages, then got back in. But anyway, I think what happened to Renus or something like that it's called, when we did stop there, I saw people running up to get into our carriage. So I think the same thing had happened to them. And let me tell you, the carriages, I think there's eight of carriages. There's about a 16 carriage train. The 8 we're in was absolutely packed. It was full as well as in our carriage, maybe half a dozen standing. And it's set up like a regional train. It's not an S-Bahn, U-Bahn where you have standing areas. It's 2 rows of seats and 2 rows of seats. That's right through the train, like as a regional train is. But anyway, as the train got further close to Salzburg, people got off, and then eased up the congestion a bit. Got into Salzburg. There's a tourist info there, really hard to find too. I only found it by luck actually. I had to go out. I went outside. I thought, I know where I've got to go, but I wanted to get a Salzburg card, and I knew I could get one at that tourist info. I knew there was one there, and I just happened to glance and see a sign. I went back in and ran a corridor and found it. Bought a Salzburg's card for 72 hours for 30 odd euro. That gets you into about 20 museums, a bit like the Nuremburg card, all free transport, cable car up to Nuremburg, right up the top of the mountain here. And then there's other things that get you into at half price or 3/4 of price. When I was there, I got that and a city map. I had an idea what I wanted to do, but going through the city map, circled the numbers that correspond with all the attractions. That in itself, probably 80, 90 euro that I want to go and see, let alone the public transport as well. And I am catching a bus out to Hallstatt, so which will be covered by that anyway. So yeah, that was sort of all I've done. I've got here, checked into the Wolf Hotel. It's right in the old town here, right in the middle of it. Let me tell you, everything is expensive. The accommodation is really expensive. Just to give you an idea, the size of my room, there's the head of the bed, there's the foot of the bed, there's a wall, there's a wall. The room's probably 7, 8 foot long maybe, and 6 foot wide maybe. But it is all brand new. Like I knew it'd be this size when I booked it online. It's called a single small room. 4-star hotels there, $300 a night. That's just 4-star. $300. That's as cheap as you get. A room like this is a third of that, because you're taking up virtually no space. But what COVID has done is all these hotels that have been refurbished. This place it still looks like they're still doing a bit. But this room's brand new, absolutely brand new. The shower's brand new. It's absolutely fantastic. For a one person, that's all you need. You just need a bed, a little bit of room. It's got a fridge, coffee making, shower, toilet, TV. So it's perfect for a one person. And as I said, it's right smack in the middle of the old town. There's a little restaurant next door. It's walking distance from everything. So because I'm only here for a couple of days, I couldn't afford to be in one of the chain hotels 20 minutes away by public transport, because I'd be wasting time getting in here and that sort of thing. At least now I'm here, I walk out, bang, 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 I can see what I want to see. Plus the little restaurants around town here at night, you can go, walk around and have a look. So tomorrow, I've got 3 days here, 3 more days, 3 full days here. So tomorrow, probably go up to Nuremburg, up the cable car on top of the mountain, have a bit of a look there. A little bit of a look around Old Town, might do the castle. I'll just see how we go. The following day, I go to the Eagle's Nest, Birch's Garden. So that's probably going to take up a day. By the time I go up there, it's half hour on the train, then the bus up, then up there, and that sort of stuff. So, maybe when I come back, if there's a couple little museums there I haven't missed, I can go see. I'll just see how it pans out. The following day, I go to Hallstatt. I'm still deciding whether to go there or not, because it's such a massive touristy place, and it's only a small little town. I'll just see how I feel. I just don't want to get caught up in the crowds. The crowds today at the Dachau concentration camp were huge, and the whole reason I do this on my own like this is so I can avoid the crowds. But anyway, all right, well that's it for the day. We'll see how we go tomorrow.